I always walk the line between not wanting to be too early and then I'm just late and I hate myself. So, like to go live because then it's too much. Sorry, everyone. Okay, guys. So I'm confused.
Uh-oh.
I'm on Wi-Fi, right?
Correct.
And I turned on airplane mode, meaning that I would rely directly on Wi-Fi. But I just turned airplane mode off because in my troubleshooting mind, that's the only difference that was between what I normally do and what, Wi-Fi?
Oh my God.
Because I got a notification from Spectrum saying that I had used 80% of my data, for the month. And I'm like, how when I'm constantly on Wi-Fi? I don't even use this when it's not on Wi-Fi. So I was like, in order to ensure that completely, I'm just gonna turn on airplane mode. But then maybe it's my live streams that are doing it, that are somehow using.
I think it's deeper than airplane mode.
Maybe, I don't know, because there's no way that would have just buffered normally. And notice, ever since I've turned it off, it hasn't buffered since.
That's true.
So, the troubleshooter in me tries to isolate, okay, what is different from when we did it last time? And it was the fact that I was on airplane mode. Airplane mode blocks Wi-Fi. I thought that airplane mode blocked the cellular signal and forced me to utilize Wi-Fi.
I just turn Wi-Fi off and on. I don't even just hit airplane mode. I just turn off and on Wi-Fi.
Yeah, but see, I don't know if that's
You
still.
talking about you trying not to use data?
I'm trying not to use data because I pay by the gig. Because
Wasn't there an option in the menus where you can only use Wi-Fi if available or something like that?
that's airplane mode, right?
But I mean, there's an actual setting.
Okay,
in
well,
the
after
settings.
this call,
basically.
after this call, we are figuring out that setting, and I'll
We're
see if
calling
that's.
our IT department.
I'll see if that.
Louder or the bandwidth, any number of things. Either way.
I'm so sad.
Oh Jesus.
It's still buffering. Thank you, Beth. It is still buffering. I know it went a lot longer between buffers that time, but it's still buffering. Literally, what happened? I've never buffered before on this phone. It's been like a month, and now it's just buffering all the time. What? You guys, the title of this video, what went wrong? Help me. Help me. What is happening? Why has it never buffered before, ever? And then all of a sudden it's just buffer city.
Maybe it's the quarantine?
No, I just hate my life.
It'll be okay.
Beth says, this is still the first time ever. I think there's something wrong. It can be a tech issue at Spectrum. Maybe, I don't know, but I am just hurting.
It's
My
any
heart
number of reasons.
hurts right
my
now
goodness.
that it's just not, that it's not working. Hi, Sarah, Portia. Good morning, Kelly. Yeah, so.
It's technology. It's not going to be perfect all the time.
I was going to say I expect it to be consistent, but I can't even do that.
Oh no.
JJ says, check with your internet provider to see if others in the area have the same issue. Yeah, I can do that. That's smart. These are all great tips and everything, you guys. I'm just so mad. I understand why a problem is occurring. I'm not annoyed at the problem. I'm annoyed that I don't understand why. Because if I understood why, at least I could fix it. So
Well, I mean, we actually have to look into it too.
Rachel says it actually has a bit to do with the quarantine. So many people on the internet schooling at home. That's
what I'm
true.
saying.
And that's why I figured it was buffering last night, because it's like, oh, maybe people are done with work and they're on their devices. But I'm talking about right now at 9:30, it's never buffered until today. So what's the difference? That's all I want to know.
We'll figure it out.
Felicia says everyone is on the internet due to the quarantine, so lots of providers are having issues. I agree with that. Thank you very much.
That's what I keep saying.
Beth says call them and they may be able to tell you. It could be Wi-Fi, not the phone. I get it's frustrating. I'm not a patient person I'm just, a little perturbed, but I'm moving past it. A lot of great things have already happened this morning. Kelly said I used to have problems when it rained. It is raining here, but I mean, if I wanted problems when it rained, I would have got a satellite dish. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the things that they tout about cable is it's not weather dependent. Are they lying about that too? It's okay. Good morning, Jenny.
All right.
Dr. Wise says Roland Martin Unfiltered explained this on his show on Tuesday. Please continue. I need to hear all about it. Felicia said, I try restarting a router that seems to work for us here. Yes, I will do that. Keto Madre's here. Good morning. TC said, according to the internet, airplane mode.
So you've been doing it wrong.
But I clearly don't understand Wi-Fi or airplane mode at that point. Yeah. Well, I only use because my baby's never been on an airplane.
Oh my God.
Richard has never been on an airplane, you guys.
Back to the Wi-Fi.
Our first airplane trip was supposed to be to KetoCon this year, but we're not having that. So when are we going to be on an airplane?
I drove everywhere.
Yes, don't get me wrong. He's driven places. Tanya's here, says good morning, everyone. Joe and Rachel are here. Hi. He's driven to Florida, driven to the beaches of the Carolinas. What's the furthest west you've gone?
What was it, Missouri?
Kelly said never been on an airplane either. Oh,
City?
Kansas City, Missouri? Okay, that's nice. But see, I got to take my honey buns out west. I can't wait to get them to California with the palm trees.
Oh my goodness.
And of course, I want to go to... I want to go to New York, but is New York ever going to be the same? Comment, answer me that. Oh my gosh. Joe and Rachel said, when this is all over, we need to drive to see you. Absolutely. We need a meetup. We need a keto social event. Exactly.
I love it.
TC said, I'd rather drive. I hate airports. Oddly enough, I love airports. Airports are some of my favorite places to be.
I just always drove to spring break and everything. I never took a plane. It was always me and a bunch of guys or something.
Yeah, it's like a road trip. No, I've been on my share of road trips. They are amazing, but I also like flying.
I would also enjoy it.
Let's see. Good morning, Bright Girl. Too Crazy Keto says, come to the Keto Salt Lake in October. We're emceeing the event. That's amazing. I've never been to Utah, but Utah is where they set Westworld and all the mountains and stuff. I love a good desert. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to look into that. Absolutely. Beautiful. Tanya said it will. NYC is resilient. I trust you, girl, because I trust you. Sarah says, I've never been on a plane. Jeez Louise. Leslie says, good morning, y'all. I love a good road trip. I love a good road trip, too. It's just, I also like to fly as well. Beth said, we were just talking about nothing's going to be the same. I think masks for a while may be required. Yeah. Oh, and even if they're not required, masks will be a reality for the foreseeable future.
At least till Christmas.
Gigi says, NYC will always bounce back. Preach. I believe it.
Well, we all will.
Joe and Rachel say, I hate airports. Sometimes it's faster to drive than fly when you consider having to go through security. Yeah, that is true.
Of course, nowadays you can probably
TC says
motorbike to the
Utah's beautiful. You need to go. I agree. Yeah, I've seen pictures.
Salt Lake is gorgeous.
Oh my God, Joe Richard said you can tour the Redmond Sea Salt Mine if you go to Keto Salt Lake. That is Salt Lake. Get out of town. I absolutely love that. Oh my gosh. Melanie says, good morning, Autumn and Richard and Wark family.
See? It's brilliant.
Yeah. Brilliant. Felicia said masks and gloves will be everywhere for a long time, and I'm okay with that. Yeah, you guys, and you got to think about it. This has been normal life in Asia and India, those big countries. People just normally walk around with masks. We see that on TV and things like that. And we're just oh, they're overly cautious or whatever. But that's just going to be our life now.
Well, at least for the foreseeable.
Tanya said we got through 9/11, which was devastating. I believe we'll get through COVID. Absolutely. When you put it like that, New York always bounces back.
We'll all be fine.
Yeah, we'll all be fine.
Gloom and doom. There will always be a strong resurgence.
Gigi says, Harlem girl here. We are very resourceful and determined. Harlem now holds a special place in my heart because of Luke Cage. Absolutely. Oh, we finished. We finished it. It honestly didn't go in the direction I thought, but it was pretty good. But yeah,
it did kind of go all over the place toward the end.
Yeah, it kind of felt like they were trying to wrap up some stuff or set up some stuff as if they knew they weren't going to get a third season. But it was still pretty good. So, and did y'all know? I'm sure a lot of you knew if you didn't. But that guy that played Bushmaster is not Jamaican. His Jamaican accent was so amazing. I was like, I've got to see if this guy's Jamaican in real life. And so I watched some interviews with him. And he's from the Carolinas, bruh. He grew up in New York City. But I was just that is, just brilliant. Just brilliant.
loved it.
I mean, it was just great. Tanya said Brooklyn here. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, do you follow Kimchi and Collards? Do you follow Nia? Like, I love her. Sarah said, "Stop it. Work will never be a thing." You right? I know. I feel like there's like a subculture of Warcos out there.
Talk over here. Let's talk over here, Sarah.
You guys, this is great Zip Fizz. This is great Zip Fizz. I shook it this morning because I did Les Mills body pump, like actual weightlifting.
Nice. Very cool.
So I did weightlifting, but I didn't want to like start a regimen or something. So I just turned on a body pump video.
Wow.
And it was great. Like, you remember I said I was going to start doing body pump, but that I was just going to use little to no weights just so that I could actually make it through a workout. Because normally I would like start with heavy weights, and in the middle of the workout, I'd be like, this is stupid. It all hurts. I don't want to do this anymore. So but I used like 5-pound weights, even when we were doing squats. I was just doing 5-pound weights, and I made it through the whole workout, and my legs still feel like Jello. So hello. Oh, that rhymes. My legs feel like Jello. Hello. Yes. Beth says I love her too. Yeah, I do love Nia. Good morning, Sheila. Melanie says, is Kimchi and Collards keto? She used to be really heavy keto, but now she's more low carb, like Beth said, and intuitive eating. She doesn't track. She doesn't do anything like that. She just, eats low carb, and she's really into fashion in New York City, which I absolutely love her for. Mel says, what do you use for weights? I actually have weights. Like, I've always wanted to turn my basement into a gym. So, I went to the sporting goods store. I bought, 10, 15, 5, 8, 10, 12, 15, and 20 pound weights. Exactly. Like, I have all of those downstairs because I just love weightlifting. Yes, Judy says, work is going to be a thing. Don't worry about it. I mean, y'all can go start y'all's own channel somewhere.
Let's talk over here,
okay? Thank you. Oh, my goodness. Mel says, I signed up for Les Mills. I love Les Mills. There's so many different types of workouts. Bracco says, do you have the bar? I don't have that Les Mills bar, but I do have a regular bar with like weights that can adjustable weights. Because you have to screw the different weights onto the side. Like, I have a bench. Like, I really carved out a space in my house for the gym. Yes.
There's a lot of weights downstairs.
Jory said, you ever tried Turbo Kick? Love that one. So that's beach body, but yes, I loved Turbo Jam, Turbo Kick, Turbo Fire. I just don't do beach body anymore because I've kind of gone over to Les Mills. But yes, I would say similar to that is Body Combat, and I absolutely love it.
Nice.
Lisa said, how'd you like it when Bushmaster surprised Luke Cage and he saw stars? Yes, I put that on repeat because it was hilarious. The funny thing is, he was just walking in slow motion, like contemplating life. He's just like, you can't do one good thing without a bad thing happening. Man, life is tough. And then all of a sudden you just see, bam! And he just like gets, Master does that like capoeira kick where he bends down and like kicks across the face. I was like, damn! Like, it was amazing. Bushmaster I absolutely love that. Sheila said, smash that like button. Yes, please. I would really appreciate that. And I've also noticed that it has not buffered anymore, and that makes me really, really excited.
You got angry at it.
Yeah, well, it knew its place. Oh, Mommy's here. Hi, Mom.
Hey, how's Aldi?
She's not at Aldi. She's at work right now. So,
I see you over here with some pork chops.
Oh, Mom, he's cooking the pork chops today. So will those be done by the time she gets off work, or does she have to come over tomorrow? Like 5:30, 6:30? No, he ain't cooking them till like 8.
I can.
I mean, she can get them wherever. Dr. White says, I finally got an order for weights this morning from Academy Sports. Yes, see, I bought mine in Academy Sports, Dick's Sporting Goods, Walmart, anywhere where they're selling sports equipment. That's what I'm doing.
Nice.
Yes. Sarah said, hello. Everybody saying hi to my mama. Aurelia said, is the coast clear? I mean, it better be clear. Like, I can tell you, we haven't buffered in like 15 minutes. Like, so I'm personally feeling okay about that. Oh, so the title of this video, what went wrong? Like, I was just like, Whack Wednesday, just like, just hurt my heart. And I was like, I don't know. Maybe I'll try it next Wednesday without airplane mode on, or figuring out exactly what to do to make it good. And then also slash the NFL draft. So the draft is tonight. I am very excited to, just see what happens. I really wish everybody could be together in the big,
sure they do too.
Yeah, exactly, in the big stadium or wherever they have it.
You're a big draft nut.
I am a draft nut. I'm a like young men realizing their dreams nut. I really just love the excitement of it all, and this gets me pumped for the season. That way I can remember everybody's name when things are happening. So
that also helps.
Yes, Aurelia says, "Good job. It was nice to see you in the evening." Yeah, it was nice to see.
Are you dancing?
Yeah, because this is how much I normally move when I talk, so that's how I got frozen. So. Yes, exactly. So yeah, okay. So honey, what do you want to talk about?
We walked yesterday.
We did walk yesterday because I didn't get to exercise yesterday morning. So we went for a walk yesterday. We only did 2.6 miles.
Yes.
And so we got to try to figure out a way to lengthen that walk a little bit. He was ready for the long haul. I didn't have time though.
She stopped it prematurely.
Yes. Well, I didn't really stop it prematurely. I just charted a specific course. Okay. So basically what I did was I was like, look, if I walk this way, how long is that? So now I know that the specific course that I charted was 2.6 miles. So if I'm ever in the mood for, if I'm ever in the mood for a 2.6 mile, I know exactly the way to go. So now I have to figure out how to crisscross and make it 3 miles. I'm GPSing everything. Hello, that's all I'm saying. Good morning, Kathy. So yes, that is that's what we did yesterday. So now I want to chart a longer course. Like I said, I've already exercised today. I already did body pump.
Nice.
I want to see how many calories I burn, but my Fitbit app is acting up.
Uh-oh.
I know, right? So, I got to charge my Fitbit.
You can yell at that too.
I know, exactly. I can yell at it and tell it to act right. Maybe me getting on my phone is going to charge us to GPS charting uses your data too. That's what it is. That is exactly what it is. Thank you, Rachel. That's why I'm using all my data. I can't do it no more. I cannot do it no more.
Rachel,
I'm not about using that data.
You're a genius.
I'm not about that data life. You're right. You're right. I forgot. But see, I usually put my phone on airplane mode.
It's always the airplane mode. We need to investigate it. Bottom line.
You're right. Dag. See, you just blew my mind right there. Now I got to sit and contemplate right quick.
Oh my gosh. It's as simple as an instruction manual.
Yeah. Felicia says, got to memorize the routes or just go explore. Well, yeah,
I'm more of the explorer type.
Once I actually chart out how long the things take, then I will then I won't necessarily have to utilize the GPS anymore. So that makes a lot of sense. TC says, I get my steps pacing around the house, talking to clients on the phone. Yeah, I mean, good for you. I gotta at least be outside. Sheila says, we got a ground cover of snow yesterday and it's still cold here in Michigan. Oh, my goodness. Use a map program to chart your walk. Yeah, that's what I can do. That is exactly what I can do. Beth says, you may be buffering because you're so close to your data max. That too, I was like, oh, am I getting throttled? I don't know. So many good questions, Does your Fitbit not have GPS and check to let you know your miles and walks? It does. That's what I'm saying. So but it has to be linked to your phone, and I'm assuming that the GPS has to be using the data in order to literally locate you on the planet. So yes, I sync my GPS to my phone, but that might be what's making me use up my data. So
oh my gosh.
Yeah, look at that. Or just use your Fitbit to see how many miles you went when you start and stop. Yeah, all good at suggestions. That actually kind of changed the game for me. I didn't even realize that.
Didn't.
So yeah, no, thank you very much. Melissa's here, says good morning.
When you get
I'm late but glad to catch the ending of the live. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you're here too.
All of our heads combined.
All of us working together. Okay, so let's talk about my weight. Oh yeah, I do have to talk about my weight, don't I? today's an eating day. I'm so excited. Yesterday was a fasting day. And I fasted like a G.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, so it was just, and he didn't even notice because he doesn't notice when I eat or don't eat. But today is an eating day, and I'm about to make my coffee right after this and practicar mi español right after this. So I stepped on the scale this morning, and I was 184.8. That is a loss of 2 pounds.
Oh, wow.
And I'm excited for a number of reasons. Number one, because that is under the 185.4 that like my body had seemed to be stopping at, but it's only a pound up from the 183.8, which is my lowest weight to this point.
Oh my goodness.
So I am very excited about that.
That is amazing.
Yes, I'm very excited to keep going, and my honey buns, look at you.
That is amazing.
And by the end of the month, I'm excited to just to keep going.
Gradually.
Yeah, just go
doing
down.
that.
Exactly.
Doing
Exactly.
that.
Boop, 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 boop.
Okay.
Yes, so I'm really excited. Thanks everyone for the congrats. Tanya says you better work, and I'm gonna mod you out of the chat, Tanya.
Tanya, you became my best friend just now.
Oh my goodness. Yes, more data death, Keto Mojo Bluetooth. I don't even think I have that turned on, so that is actually good. So yes, that's a loss. Yeah, that's a loss from a 1-day fast. Well, yeah, but also you got to remember that I was up a couple of pounds too. Like I had overeaten on Sunday, so I had gained like 6 or 7 pounds. So like it's. I don't really count it. Like now's where I'm truly getting into like how much am I actually losing, because we all know that it's really easy to lose after you've overeaten. All you got to do is start eating regularly again, and the weight will just drop back off. So now when I'm going to go long stretches of eating regularly without overeating, now we can see like my real weight loss trajectory. Tracy says 170s, here you come. I know, right? I'm so excited. Jonna says way to go. That's exciting. Thank you so much. Lisa says, I'm going to try a banana flavored shake with my new preferred keto vanilla instead of my mocha. Ooh, it's going to be hard to change. That chocolate is so good. Yes, but the vanilla is good. Mixing it with like a salted caramel or a banana or something like that, that actually does sound pretty good. Thanks, everyone.
Banana and chocolate sound good too.
Banana and chocolate does sound good. That is interesting. Hello.
You don't gotta change.
Oh, Aurelio says deeper state keto. Should I pull the trigger? In terms of value, in terms of like resources and support, 100% worth it. If I think it's like what, 149, 199. I don't know. Either way. The fact that you get to keep that program forever, definitely worth the investment. You know, it's a 90-day program, give or take an onboarding and offboarding, but the actual program's 90 days. The fact that you can just pay once and do that program as many times as you would like, totally worth it.
Neat.
Yeah. In terms of the mindset, if you are, it is a challenge. It is not a sustainable way of eating at all. It is how low can we get your carb, at least for me, of course, that means for me. How low can we get your carbs? How high can we get your fat? We're going to cut calories, all to chisel your body, like for a certain goal. Like if you can do that and not let it completely mess up your mindset when the program is over, like I did, then yes, it's a good thing. But, deeper state keto also really kind of turned me back onto my binging mentalities or tendencies, because it was so restrictive that after I finished that 90 days of being so restrictive, I just went crazy for, weeks. Because like, woo, I'm done. I deserve a treat. But like, I know that that's what I did, and that's not deeper state keto's fault. That's my fault for not being aware of how it would affect me. But just know that it's more restrictive than every day. So if you can deal with that mentally, then yes, I think it's a great program.
Wow.
Yes, Beth says removing Quest snacks is probably helping. I know you love them though. Yes, I also agree. Taking out the Quest chips and the Quest bar, replacing it with more fat, like my macros are more in line with keto macros.
And I'm taking those bars and ingesting them.
No, see, because I'm gonna have a time. Yeah, and like I said, Quest juice. Yeah, and he would never eat them when I asked him to eat them, but now that they're just sitting there, I just like, oh wait, are you eating one of my Quest bars?
When you come back from walks, it's a nice meal replacement.
He doesn't eat meals though, and I'm okay. Kathy said, this homeschooling with my daughter is working good and keeping busy cleaning, so I'm doing fasting and I'm doing keto. Well, that's great,
Oh,
Kathy.
wow, nice. Amazing.
Too Crazy Keto says, Aurelia, some aspects of Deeper State Keto are free right now because of the pandemic. Oh, I didn't know that. That's awesome. Dee says, did you do a body fat DEXA scan at the end of Deeper State Keto? Yes, I did. And of the 13 pounds that I lost, 10 of them were straight fat. Like I did a bod pod, and yeah, I mean, it was really, really great. Especially seeing is when I started Deeper State Keto, I was 169. Like I was already way thinner than I am even right now. So the fact that I could still even lose 13 pounds off the back of that, and 10 of those be actual body fat, that was pretty great. Beth says someone in the group said air fryer, then Richard, or oven bake them. Oh, for the Quest bars. See, a lot of people say heat up the Quest bars and they taste really good, but for me, that just makes them too easy to eat. Like that's a spoonful and then they just disintegrate. I need to chew and I need to really get the physical sensation of enjoying. Yeah. But they also, like
into that
like microwave or the air fryer. Don't talk about the air fryer.
Snap.
Exactly. Lisa said, I have a meal replacement. To have a meal replacement, you
right,
actually have to have a meal. I mean, right? Do you know what he ate yesterday? Like greens. That's all he ate. What did you eat before you had greens?
Some Zip Fizz.
Some Zip Fizz. And just a plate of greens.
And the rest of that cereal.
And the rest of that cereal. That's all he ate yesterday. I was like, how is this? Oh, no. You also had one of those microwave pizzas, didn't you? Like,
oh, yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
so he had like a skillet pizza with the pepperonis and the cheese, but like he doesn't eat until 9 o'clock at night. Like he OMADs one meal at 9 p.m. And I'm just like, how? Houseway. I don't know. NW Johnson says, good morning, Whack Fam, virtual hugs from Middle Tennessee. Just figured out what the extra letter in R means. So yes, that is, but yeah, I mean, I have a busy day today. I'm going to get started on some stuff. I am making shirts today. I am packaging shirts. I probably won't ship them until tomorrow, but that is okay. Pamela, if you're watching, your keto crate's going to be going out with the shirt, so I haven't put that in the mail
it's
yet.
Out of here. Oh, it's not. Okay,
Yes.
It's not out of here.
Joe says Rachel likes to melt her foods, especially chocolate and cream cheese. I mean, are you talking about together or separate? Like, because that together just sounds great now. Like now I'm just like, ooh, some cream cheese with some chocolate melted in it. That sounds delicious.
So goofy.
I'm just saying. Okay, well, I am going to get to work. I am going to, be super productive, get ready, because I'm stopping work. I'm stopping work because it's time for the draft, you know? I'm going to stop work right at a decent time. So I got to be productive today. Everyone be productive today. Make yourself proud.
Productive. We're in this together. Make yourselves proud.
Anything else?
Just that we love you.
Just that we love you.
That's
Yeah,
simple.
that's it.
Simple as that.
As simple as that. Thank you so much, everyone. We'll catch you. We'll
We'll
catch you tomorrow at 9:30 a.m.
So
Eastern.
cute.
Oh my God.
That's so
Bye.
cute.
Bye. Oh my gosh. You're so